to Big Red, and it is down at the 15-yard line, and that's where Big Red will take over 1st and 10 from their own 15-yard line.
1st and 10, Big Red.
Vinny West falling on the football. Down it. Let's take a look at the Big Red offense. Quarterback, Matt Vanes. Zapolnik's your fullback. West Carlton, the tailback, Jared Zapolnik. Phipps and Thompson, your receivers and running backs. Up front, a good line. Edwards, Chamberlain, Gasser, Angelica, and Marinoff up front doing the blocking. 1st and 10 for Big Red from the 16. And we have a little delay here as the officials are going to switch footballs. They'll put the Big Red football in, throw the Youngstown Rayen football off to the other side. And now we're ready to get our first play from scrimmage. And on 1st down, West to carry 4 yards out to the 20-yard line. Good gain on 1st down, and I guess you take that as a win every time, right?
Oh, no question. You could see Big Red's attitude right there, going to go right at Rayen.
Let's take a look at the defense. A number of changes for Youngstown Rayen before the game started. Brown, Sanders, Eustace, Love up front, defensive line. Ellis, Chisholm, and Brooks, your linebackers. Defensive backs, Anderson, Stewart, Pixley, and Dukes. Slot to the far side of the field for Big Red. It's another give to West on the outside. He has the corner and Phipps out in front blocking. He's got a turn and he's across the 30 and out to about the 35-yard line before he's taken down. 1st down for Big Red and a good game from Carlton West.
Carlton going to carry the load here early, trying to get to the corner, and does. Big Red offensive line, good surge.
A gain of 16, 1st and 10.
Zaponi, good lead block on the first 2 plays. Phipps staying with his block downfield. Big gain. 1st down.
Hand off to the fullback, Zapolnik straight ahead. Short gain, if any. May have not even got past the original line of scrimmage. 2nd down and long for Big Red. They're going to give him a yard officially in the press box. 11:02 to go, just a minute into this one and a minute into the 1998 season for that man, Reno Suckosh of Big Red. And Reno comes in after 15 years of coaching with a pretty good won-loss ratio. 153 wins to only 25 losses. Not too bad. Hand off to West, another big hole, and he's in the secondary again across midfield and down inside Rayen territory to the 42-yard line. 44-yard line, pardon me, as he's spotted out of bounds before he was taken down, but down to the 44 and another big game.
A lot of good things happening here for Big Red. A lot of depth on their offensive line. The offensive line getting off the ball. Big holes for Carlton to run through. And at the same time, letting the young quarterback and Matt Vanes settle into a 2-year start for himself here.
Thompson on the near side, Phipps to the far side. And it's a carry from the fullback.
Andrew Zapolnik stopped short of the 40.
Todd Phillips, I believe that was, number 27.
You're going to have to keep your eyes open tonight because Big Red's going to play a lot of people. That's Phillips in for Zapolnik.
Leading the tacklers.
A lot of people shuffling in and out on the offensive line. That's going to be a strength to this team. A lot of depth.
2nd down.
A lot of talent. Potential. Good football team here.
Always easier to broadcast with your eyes open, too.
Yeah, you're right, Bill. You're on top of your game here early.
2nd down and 7. West again, and a nice spinning run out to about the 36-yard line, short of the 1st down by about 1.5 yards.
Hit by Andre Brooks.
Left side of Big Red's line, moving people off.
3rd down, 3. Gain of 4 yards on the play.
Straight ahead, nothing fancy, going right at him. This is trying to cut in to take away Rayen's speed. They're flying to the football, and you run right at him, you can do things.
Thompson in motion to the far side. Handoff will go to West, and this time nothing doing. Coming quickly down the line and into the backfield for Youngstown Rayen. Number 64, Joe Love, the defensive end. A big stop there and a setback for Big Red. It'll push him back 4th and about 7.
Loss of 4.
And we will see the punting unit come on here on the first drive of the game for Big Red with 9 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Aaron Provenzano in punt formation.
Aaron Provenzano in the kick. Senior, 5'7", 135 pounds. Wobbly kick will come down and take a Rayen hop back out towards the 25-yard line, down at about the 23. And Rayen will take over there, 1st and 10.
Big Red playing field position early. They'll make him drive the football. Rayen always a threat year in and year out to break the big one. Big Red going to put him in the hole and try and keep him there now. Very aggressive defense in the first 2 scrimmages, getting better every time. And I really think early that the offense is going to have to carry the defense here. A lot of young people playing for Big Red, but a lot of potential football players. I'll tell you that, Bill. I know Reno's really comfortable with his football team this year. I think he's enjoying it the last 2 years more than he has ever, I think. Fumble.
Now 1st down, ball's on the ground. Who came up with it? Did Rayen get it back? I think they did.
Loose ball recovered by Dimitri Cobb.
Cross on the recovery of the fumble. We take a look now at the offense. Cobb, Ellis, Harris, Stewart, and Cross. Your backs and receivers, Robinson, Wilson, Love, Scott, and Eustace. Your offensive line for Youngstown Rayen. Pass is incomplete.
Pass is rolled
intended for Armini on the far side, on the near side. It's incomplete. It'll bring up 3rd down.
For Justin Armini.
Boy, Big Red, first play, you can see there what their tone's going to be. Aggressive, attacking the ball. Both linebackers, Phipps and Todd Filtz. 2-way starter as a sophomore. That tells you what kind of football players Filtz is going to be. Son of Coach Paul Filtz and his wife Linda.
The confusion in the Rayen huddle, and they're going to be close to getting a delay of game penalty here pretty soon if they don't get up to the line of scrimmage and have this ball snapped. Pitch to the outside. Good job coming down the line for Steubenville Big Red. That's John Jones, number 60, making the stop. It'll bring up 4th down. Let's take a look at the defense for Steubenville Big Red. Chamberlain, Jones, Doran, Zapolnik up front on the defensive line. Filtz, Seebeck, and Phipps are your linebackers. Mayo, Healy, Ellis, and West, your defensive backs. And as Ray has said, there'll be a lot of changes. You'll see a lot of names in and out. A very interesting and deep defense Big Red will have, especially early in the season with the heat.
Oh, it's going to play out to be Big Red's advantage year in and year out.
Thompson knocks it down, picks it up, and he's across the 40-yard line. Return back to the 43, and that's where Big Red will take over 1st and 10.
40-yard punt.
Excuse me, Bill. I think one thing that Big Red's going to do here is they're back to what they could do 3 or 4 years ago, and what this football staff loves to do, and that is play a lot of people. And they're going to do that. They got 3 people at each position that they want to play. Even though it's unproven talent, the potential is there to be a good football team, and I know they're excited about it.
Vane to throw for the first time tonight. Hit from the backside. That's Joe Love, number 64 for Rayen, coming quickly and getting a piece of Vane just as he was throwing the football.
Joe Love with defensive pressure.
Joe Love.
Intended receiver was Blair Thompson.
Give him some kisses out early in this one.
2 tackles tonight. And here comes the Rayen band.
Matt Vane, good-sized quarterback, 6'1", 175 pounds. Only a junior. He faces 2nd and 10 from the 42 with the Big Red offense. Scoreless with 7:10 to go in the first quarter of play, and Carlton West has it on the carry. He is tripped up at the line of scrimmage, falls ahead for a couple on the stop for Youngstown Rayen. Jamar Harris, number 4.
Gain of about 1. 3rd down 9.
Rayen defense not fooled by the draw, getting good penetration into the backfield, tripped Carlton up, had no time to go anywhere. Matt Vane, 2 passing down situations here for the first-year starter.
Goes from the shotgun on 3rd and 9. Straight drop.
Wow.
Steps up in the pocket, breaks the tackle, runs over a man at the 45 and out to about the 48-yard line. And there, Rayen uses his size to pick up a couple of extra yards.
A quarterback can't do anything if he doesn't have time. Matt hasn't had time in the last 2 plays here. Good pressure from the outside and up the middle.
Sean Robinson, the pressure.
I like that right there. Other boy, Matthew, put your head down. Get what you can.
On the stop, DeJuan Ellis, number 30, and he took the brunt of the hit on that one. Right now down on the field for Big Red, shaking up, is Andrew Zapolnik, and he favoring his right ankle, and they will take a look at Zapolnik down on the field, make sure that he's okay before they get the 4th down. We're going to take a timeout, come back. 6 minutes left in the opening quarter of play. We're back on the game of the week, 0-0, Rayen and Big Red to receive the kick. Provenzano back to kick for Big Red. This one a good, strong, spiraling kick, and it'll drive Rayen back to their 12-yard line. And on the return is Squire Cross, number 5, but good downfield coverage for Big Red.
Brandon Young, sophomore.
Brandon Young defensively.
Had some success, really matured a little bit playing for Coach Morrison's Legion baseball team. Keep Rayen down here in the red zone. Let's get a punt play, field position. Let's get one in. Starts with this defense, though. See if Big Red is as aggressive in this series as they was in the first. There's Bob Cornelius. Is that Bob Cornelius working on Andrew? 25-year veteran. Him and Doc Capito.
Ronnie Lampkin in at quarterback wearing number 13. Handoff on 1st down, nothing doing. Good line surge on the bottom of the pile for Big Red. John Jones wearing number 60. On the carry for Rayen, Quentin Floyd.
Quentin Floyd hit immediately in the backfield, loss of 2.
The starting quarterback for Rayen had been penciled in, Demetrius Cobb, but he is not in the ball game right now. He was scheduled to wear number 12, and then is Ronnie Lampkin, a freshman defensive back quarterback. He wears number 13, and here on 2nd down, he hands off. And on the carry for Youngstown Rayen, Jamar Harris, he picks up good yardage, but can't quite turn the corner enough to get the 1st down.
See, the Big Red defense here loses contain a little bit. Linebacker Phipps fighting to the outside, can't quite get there. Neither can Mayo. Carlton West coming from the other side to knock him out of bounds.
3rd down 5.
3rd and 5 for Rayen with 5:02 to go in the 1st quarter play. We're scoreless here at Harding Stadium. Squire Cross split to the near side for Rayen. Handoff in the backfield and slipping, but coming close to picking up 1st down yardage for Rayen is Floyd. Number 20, another freshman in the backfield.
Wishbone offensive set. Isolated Steve Phipps on the outside here. Slips Phipps' tackle, gets extra yardage. Might be Rayen's first down, isn't it?
It is indeed. First and 10 from Rayen from their own 24-yard line. On the stop for Big Red, number 65, Derek Seebeck.
Ryan Dorn along with Darren Seebeck defensively for the Big Red.
Loss of a down, or loss of a yard on the play.
Seebeck.
We have 2nd down and 11 for Rayen.
Marcus Dukes hit for a slight loss. 2nd down, long 10.
Rayen in a passing situation, and coach, of course, we have our check for a sack program again this year. To date, 4 sacks recorded. That's $200 in the kitty. Kroger Food and Drug will donate $50 for each sack to the OVAC. And you never know, Big Red might be able to pick up $50 for the OVAC right here. Quick look to the outside. Squire cross, but Thompson is there, and he makes a nice play. The defensive back comes up quickly for Big Red and makes the stop.
Nice open field tackle.
Loss is back to the 21-yard
So
line.
loss of 4 on the play. 3rd and 14 now.
Yellow ticket.
Quick one there. Phipps almost got a hand on it. Blair came up, made a nice tackle.
2844.
Stayed up fairly high.
2844.
Good open field hit.
Once again, 0552844.
3rd and long here. Keep everything in front of you defensively.
To the press box, please.
Rayen, let's see if they throw a screen.
Timeout called by Youngstown Rayen. They haven't seemed to be on the same page each and every down. They tend to have a long time in between snaps, and this time they decide to take the timeout. We'll take a look at what's coming up. Our game of the week tomorrow night, 11:45, Weir and Wheeling Park. Our game of the week, 1 of 3 this weekend, and that's at 11:45 following Sports Friday. Weir and Wheeling Park, 2 unbeaten teams, 2 teams with impressive wins in week number 1. As we take a look down to the Youngstown Rayen sideline as they face 3rd and 14 with the ball on their own 20-yard line and 2:43 to go in the first quarter of play.
Winning game ball ticket.
Bill Phillips along with Ray Suckosh and the rest of the gang here from WTOV9 looking into the crowd. Sun-baked right now. The sun's still up above the treetops.
Them 2 little lovebirds over there.
Donated by Lancelot's Restaurant, 180 Main Street, Wintersville, Ohio.
Jay Howell, our local sales manager from WTOV9, in the crowd tonight. I'm sure
That number is
trying to do some business.
36994.
He's sitting on about the 48. He got a little bit of drag.
He was pumped up. He said, midfield for Big Red. He was ready to go.
It's a partnership in education.
3rd and 14 for Rayen. Swing it outside, and they do slip down at the 10-yard line. A loss of 10 yards on the play for Rayen. That'll bring up 4th and long, and the field position battle is being won easily right now by Big Red. Floyd on the reception.
Kind of expected they would screen here. Opening season, don't want to throw nothing downfield in a 3rd and long situation. Good call by the coaching staff. Big Red had it defended. No need, ball carrier fell down.
Blair Thompson and Carlton West back deep at the 45 to return the kick. High end over end kick, and West will call for a fair catch and take it at the 38-yard line. So Big Red with outstanding field position to start their next drive with 1:58 to go in the opening quarter. Well, let's take a look at our other game of the week this week. 3 on the table for you, Ray. Wellsville, Toronto, Saturday at noon. Saturday at noon, game of the week, Wellsville and Toronto.
Big Red has Liggett in at center now, replacing Brad Edwards. Lineman rotating.
Hand off to West, right up the middle. Breaks a tackle and is out across the 30-yard line down to the 26-yard line on the stop for Rayen, and delivering a pretty good hit. Ben Dukes, number 8.
Carlton into the secondary. Great lead block by Filtz. Good trap block by Gasser, and Carlton's loose.
1st and 10 from the 26-yard line. 12-yard pickup on that last play, and West is into the secondary again.
Carlton West down close to the 20.
Looks like he'll pick up 5 on 1st down, and it's 2nd and 5 from the 21-yard line.
You know, I think the emphasis here is just has to let Big Red's football team just play solid football early, let these young guys get in, these first-year starters. They got a lot of them, so they're all going to play. Just let them settle in, play safe football, see if they can get some scores early and play solid defense. Young team here for Big Red.
Thompson in motion, handoff to West on the far side. He is bent backwards.
Hit along the line of scrimmage. There is a flag.
And a flag came down on the play. West is okay. A little bit walking back to the huddle, a little gingerly on that right leg as he was rolled up on the back of that leg. But we have a flag down, and it looks like it's going to go against Big Red.
How about them all-white uniforms of the mighty Big Red in their home whites?
Going with the white uniform, still a little warm out there. That might help with the heat a little bit.
Exactly. Usually the home team wears dark, but I'm sure Rayen didn't mind.
Second down, 15.
Got to get a block there. Got to get a block, Si. Or that was Blair, 88. You got to get a block.
Second and 15. Vane in the shotgun. Handoff goes to West, and I think we're going to have a motion penalty. Second and 15. 40 seconds to go in the opening quarter.
Just like we talked about being a young team, first-year starters.
And West comes off, and he is favoring that right leg.
West replaced by West.
Second down.
Vinny West into the ball game now, wearing number 22.
Big Red has three backs that can really get to the corner this year. Carlton, West, Vinny West, and Brian Benton.
Phipps to the far side, Thompson on the near side. Second and 20. Inside of 20 seconds to go in the first quarter of play. Quick look across the middle to Steve Phipps. A little shake and bake, and he's inside the 20-yard line, still on his feet. Good gain on second down and long. It'll leave Big Red with a 3rd and 4. And that will have to wait for the second quarter as we take another look at the big receiver for Big Red. No, we're not going to take a look at it. We'll take a look at him running off the field as the quarter comes to a close here at Harding Stadium. Scoreless after 1 quarter of play. Big Red and Youngstown Rayen on the WTOV9 Sports Scoreboard. We're back with the second quarter right after this. With a scoreless ball game.
I hope we're in
Vinny West on the carry, cuts back and dives ahead, and he'll be close to first down yardage, but a flag came in late, and I think it's going to go against Big Red.
That's ugly when it comes from the referee. Yep. There's big Mr. Prettyman there.
Marcus Dukes.
He's got arms like you, Bill.
Preliminary indication is holding.
I want to take this time to wish Big Red girls soccer's player Kristen Pierce. She got hurt in the game, got life flighted to Pittsburgh. Our mother said she's going to be okay, hopefully. We're going to keep her for a little bit and check her out. Also want to wish well to a good buddy and Big Red fan, the star of the early 60 Big Red team, Paul Powell. Finally got his transplant. Saw him yesterday at the freshman football game. Looks good. He really looks good. You're doing well, Paul. Keep it up, buddy. God bless.
Official timeout down on the field. Defensive back, Floyd.
Official time.
He has to check his helmet. Get all his snaps snapped up as we have 3rd and 16 now for Big Red at the 33-yard line. Vane rolls far side, stops, looks to the corner, has a man. Oh, and it's caught at the 2-yard line. First down inside the 5, all the way down to the 2 on the reception for Steubenville Big Red. John Healy, number 34. Vane waited, saw his man cut to the corner, and delivered a strike.
See combination routes here on the outside. Little semi-roll by Vane.
Correction, a gain of 26.
Haley opens late. Nice catch.
John Pixley with defensive coverage for Rayen. First and goal for the Big Red.
Big Red has some tall receivers that can go get the ball, and Healy and Phipps.
Phillips and West. Vinny West in the backfield. We have more whistles on the field, and we have a Youngstown Rayen timeout. First and goal from the 1 for Big Red with 11:12 to go in the second quarter of play, and Youngstown Rayen calls a timeout, and What should we look for from Big Red in this situation? I'm guessing the power right over the tackles.
I think you got to think two things from Big Red here. I agree with you on the power, but you also got to think about getting Vinny to the flag over there. Let Vinny get to the corner. And in a good situation also here, you got the fade to Phipps. So I think Big Red's in a situation where, you know, they have a little bit of some ammunition here, some bullets that they can fire. But I still look for Vips to the corner. I mean, excuse me, West to the corner.
Down on the field, look down on the Big Red bench, and Zapolnik, the fullback, Andrew, down, and he's got his right knee wrapped in ice, so he may be done for the night. Hopefully that injury is not too severe. As we take a look at the Youngstown Rayen cheerleaders in the back of the end zone that Big Red's heading to. Thompson split to the near side. Vinny West, your tailback, handoff to the fullback, Philps, and he is straight ahead. The power, touchdown, Big Red.
Todd Philps.
First touchdown of the season, Todd Philps.
Touchdown for the Reds. 1 yard touchdown, Todd Philps.
Todd Philps, a sophomore, 5'6", 175-pound running back linebacker, and he's in with the first touchdown of the year, and Big Red fires it up on the scoreboard.
Good surge. Todd Philps, 160 pounds. He can move a pile. He's going to be a good one.
Extra point up and right down the middle. It's good, and it's 7-0. Big Red with 11:09 to go in the second quarter of play. We'll take a timeout and come back with more right after this. Pays for it at about the 19-yard line. And that's where Rayen will take over 1st and 10.
Ryan Dorn and Brad Edwards.
Ryan Dorn had a bead on him. Nobody touched him.
Jamar Harris returns the football.
With a nice hit on him.
1st and 10.
That's why you play the specialty teams right there. Reckless abandon. That's terrible right there. I feel bad for Andrew. It was a nice surprise for Big Red. Vice Principal Mike McVeigh in the background. Got everything under control down there.
1st and 10 for Rayen from their own 20-yard line. Come out of the bone, and Floyd is stacked up in the backfield. A loss of about 6 on the play.
Seminara, nice play, good surge. Took on the blocker and made the tackle.
Quentin Floyd hit immediately by Josh Seminara.
Really got to use your program watching Big Red. I'll tell you, they're playing a lot of people. Seminara, strong from his defensive end position. Drove his block right into the backfield. The rest of the defense finished up. Nice job.
Justin Knight, a sophomore, just checked in for Big Red, wearing number 68. He checks in on the defensive line. 2nd down and 15. Out of the bone again, and straight ahead this time for DeJuan Ellis, number 30. Brad Edwards there, number 54 on the stop for Steubenville Big Red.
Philps out, Edwards in. Same result. Mike linebacker got to have a nose for the ball. Hole opened up, Edwards was there.
3rd down.
3rd and long again for Rayen, and it seems like they've been in that situation all night long.
Well, Big Red's field position has been excellent here, and I think you have to credit that to their defense. Their defense is young, and they're playing with enthusiasm.
New quarterback into the game was the original starter, Cobb, number 12. Cobb, a senior, more experienced in the southpaw, fires one downfield, but Squire Cross can't hold on to it. It's incomplete, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Had the 1st down, dropped the ball, couldn't hold.
Makes me wonder if some of the veteran players from Youngstown Rayen managed to get themselves in a little hot water before the game, because a lot of changes in the lineup that were not expected. And we take a look at Cobb, who was penciled in as the starter, and he doesn't come in until the 2nd quarter of play, and a lot of times a coach will discipline a player by taking a quarter away from them. And Cobb into the game now. Lampkin on the punt. On the return for Big Red, John Healy, number 34, the junior, is stopped at the 45-yard line. First and 10 there for Big Red, in good field position again. Big Red leads at 7-0 with 9:16 to go in the first half of play.
Marcus Dukes also in on the tackle. First and 10.
Coach, Thursday Night Football special for you here on WTOV9. Don't get too many of them. It's a 3-game weekend. Tomorrow night, Weir and Wheeling Park, and Saturday afternoon, Toronto and Wellsville. Vane on the handoff. Vinny West into the secondary and out across the 40 and down to the 35, and he'll have a first down for Big Red.
I'll tell you, Coach Radokovich in the box got to be
Second
seeing
down.
something on this left side. I'll tell you that. Running behind the big man right there, Angelica, junior 2-year starter. They're attacking Rayen's off defensive right side all night behind Jamel and Angelica. Chamberlain and Angelica.
Second down and 1. West came up about a foot short of the first down. Handoff. Phillips. He's ahead for first down, but a flag late on the play.
There's a flag.
And I think it's going to go against Big Red.
Jamar Harris makes the tackle.
Nope, against Youngstown Rayen, a face mask.
Face mask grabbing Todd Phillips.
Todd Phillips gain on 4, picked up first down yardage for the Big Red.
I stated in the pregame, I really think the football in the High Valley is going to be up this year. A lot of strong teams up and down the river. That means we're going to be doing playoff games.
Sounds good.
Football.
No other way you'd rather spend a November afternoon or evening than getting out and doing a high school football game.
16-yard line.
See Phillips on the inside trap here. Shook that tackle at the line of scrimmage. That was the face mask there.
Thompson splits to the far side. Phillips and West. Vinny, the tailback. Handoff goes to West. Into the secondary, into the 10-5, still on his feet. Touchdown,
Nice
Big
run.
Red.
Nice run right off Jamel Chamberlain's trap. Vinny stepped through a tackle and got in. He smelled the goal line. Nice run. Nice job by the offensive line. If you're a Big Red fan, you got to love what you see here.
Aaron Provenzano in to attempt the point from placement.
Right side, fold everybody down. Jamel on the kick out. Vinny does the rest. I know his grandpa Craig is proud of him right there.
Provenzano up, and he is good, and it's 14-0 Big Red with 8:16 to go in the first half of play as we take another look at it, and it is outstanding second effort.
Tony Pergolini, please report.
Well, you got to love this. Take out Carlton West, bring in Vinny, and you still got Brian Benton in the wings. A lot of speed for Big Red.
WTOV9 Sports Scoreboard. Big Red 14, Youngstown Rayen nothing, with 8:16 to go as we take a look down on the sideline. Reno Suckross, the head coach for Steubenville Big Red.
Years, what a job he's done, Bill. I'll tell you.
I mentioned the numbers before, 178 games in all, 153-25. Look at the points scored in those seasons. Points for Big Red, 4,529. Big Red opponents have only scored 2,058. That adds up to 153-25.
Historically strong defensive teams. A lot of enthusiasm on this team. This team's been working hard all summer. I know the coaches talked about first day of summer fitness. It wasn't even mandatory, and they had everybody in the weight room before 8 o'clock.
Jamar Harris on the return, and he's out all the way to the 35-yard line. Good return from Jamar Harris in the best field position of the night for Youngstown Rayen.
That's the way you return a kick.
Todd Phillips with the...
You're running north and south, never east and west. Right up the gut. Good run back.
Harris returns out to the 34.
Well, with Cobb in at quarterback. The senior, 6'4", 175-pounder. We'll see if the Rayen offense steps it up a little bit, but already some confusion with a new quarterback in there. They have to take another timeout, their second of the half. And we'll talk things over on the far side. 14-0, Big Red on top. 8:10 to go, first quarter, or first half of play. Let's take coming team under. First and 10 for Rayen at the 34-yard line. Rayen looking for an offensive spark here in the first half of play, down 14-0. Cobb runs into his running back, breaks away from a Big Red tackler, not the second tackler, thrown down on the play. Jared Angelica gets a handful of jersey and throws him down.
There's a sack. There's a check for a sack. The nimble-footed Angelica running him down. Little twinkle toes action here. Good penetration by Gavin Federico, another sophomore coming off the defensive end. Angelica running him down. Ooh.
Second down, 21.
All the sophomores and juniors getting playing time here. Gonna love it down the road. Talking about tough schedules. Big Red's got a tough one next week, I'll tell you. Chardon, and revenge is a great motivator.
Hand off to Dukes. He's out to the 30-yard line.
Juan Ellis in short of the 30.
Check that. That was number 10.
TJ Cola.
Marcus Dukes on the carry.
And
Can't keep up with that.
I had Dukes. I thought it was Ben. No,
Seabeck.
that's 30. Now we get to Juan Ellis. Pick a number, pick a name. That's who's on Rayen tonight.
Derek Seabeck making the play defensively. Yes, he did. Bob Seabeck. Letterman at Purdue Boilermakers. Owner of Borden Office Supply.
Cobb to throw.
Pick.
And he's going to be picked off at midfield.
Brian Ellis.
Matt Ellis with the interception for the Red.
Type of kid you want running his defensive secondary for you.
Stewart, Ellis interception gives Big Red the football at their own 48.
There's Ellis, deep center field, breaking on the ball, getting it at its highest point, defensive back. Mad Ellis, I'm sorry, his brother's Brian. I was trying to get Brian on them specialty teams, but Coach Gorman, he wouldn't let me though. Mad Ellis.
Handoff on first down to the outside. Number 31 on the carry, Brian Benton. First carry of the game for Benton, the sophomore, 5'9", 180-pounders.
Everybody's getting a turn here for Big Red. Get everybody to pigskin a little bit. But it's the offensive line on that left side knocking people around. A lot of speed in Big Red's backfield this year. Can't remember the last time Big Red had so much speed.
Brandon Young to the near side. Charles King split to the far side. Handoff. Benton, big hole, and he's just tripped up in the backfield by Jamar Harris. Got a foot on his shoe. And that tripped him up enough to stop him. He had a few more yards he could have gone, but he still picks up the first down at the 37-yard line.
Edwards, Chamberlain, and Angelica at the point of attack. Tim McCoy can run through that hole. Oh, let's not get carried away. I'm sorry, Bill.
And off to the fullback, bouncing it to the outside.
Joe Pizzoli.
Joe Pizzoli hit by
Pizzoli, a junior, 5'9", 165 pounds. And as you mentioned, everybody getting a chance to carry the football and working a number of players into this game. A lot of experience. Pizzoli breaks it to the outside.
Time Gasser and Marinoff on the right side knocking people around. This is the way you want your opener to go, Bill. Especially when you got a young team that's hungry.
Kingdom to the near side, Young to the far side. Benton gets it on second down, and he will be close to first down yardage on the far side of the field.
Brian Benton around the right side. Knocked out by Brandon Brown.
Marinoff, good block from the tackle position. Pizzoli with a standoff there at the defensive end. That's good enough to get Benton to the corner.
Pizzoli checks out of the game. He'll head over to the sideline, gets a pat on the helmet from head coach. Phillips on the carry on 3rd and short. He has the first down with 5:08 to go in the second quarter of play. 1st and 10 for Big Red. It'll be spotted at the 24-yard line.
Marcus Dukes also in on the
Big Red trying to add to a 14-0 lead here in the second quarter of play. Opening week of Ohio football for 1998. Benton to the outside. He shows the speed, gets the corner, but is dragged down from behind. Pickup of about 6 on the play, and quickness from Youngstown Rayen keeps it going the distance.
John Pixley also on the stop.
I think that was Mike Anderson, number 9, that grabbed a hold of Benton's jersey as he got to the corner, but he still managed to pick up 6 yards as we take another look at it, Coach.
Benton showing good speed. Injured player down. Hopefully it's just cramps. But it's got to be hot down on that field. See Doc Figgle gracing the sidelines for us. Quentin
Floyd, number 20. He's been involved in a number of plays, offensively and defensively. It looks like he may have had the wind knocked out of him. 2nd down and 4. Ball on the 18-yard line for Big Red as they attend to Floyd down on the field. 4:46 to go, second quarter of play. 14-0 Big Red on top. Want to remind everybody coming up tonight at halftime, we'll have a look at the Big Red Marching Band.
Must be getting close to halftime. Bob Rush just come in the press box, smelled that food. Bobby Rush, head custodian for Steubenville.
Benton inside the 15, 10, 5, and dragged down at the 4-yard line. Jamar Harris on the stop at the 4. 1st and goal for Big Red with 4:36 to go in the half.
Well, when you got guys running the football like Benton and the West tandem, you're an offensive lineman. You got to love to block for them because all you need is a crack. You give them a crack and they're going to get through it. And that's what's happening here. Chamberlain, Angelica, Edwards, Marinoff.
Benton again, cuts it back. Touchdown, Big Red. Brian Benton, touchdown for Big Red, and it's 20-0 as he goes in from 4 yards out.
That offensive line is going to work. Coach Paul Fields got them going. Good surge here down inside the 5. Goes in virtually unscathed. Good lead block by the sophomore Federico. Jared Zapponi, tight end, knocking people around. 21 zip.
With the extra point, it's 21-0 on the WTOV9 Sports Scoreboard. Back with more right after this.
2 sophomores and a junior.
End over end kickoff comes down to Squire Cross. He's at the 20, 25-yard line. Cuts it up at the 35. Provenzano, the kicker, getting a piece of the tackle.
Ryan Dorn, I'll tell you, he didn't make the tackle, but boy, did he attack this wedge here. Did a nice job, took out some blockers.
First and 10 from the 36-yard line.
First and 10 for the Tigers. They're at 36.
Rayen Tigers have the Michigan-esque helmets. And speaking of Michigan, they'll be in Notre Dame this weekend, and we'll have that game for you on WTOV 9 at 3:30 as Jamar Harris on the reverse has some running room. He's down the sideline.
Goodbye.
He may be gone. Angle, and Big Red makes the stop. Matt Ellis, number 15, had the angle and made the stop at the 15-yard line. A big game for Rayen, but Matt Ellis able to make the stop, and his big first half continues. Had the interception on the last Rayen possession, and here saves the touchdown run.
Matt Ellis showed speed here. Little crossbuck action in the backfield.
First and 10 at the
Big Red's defense gets sealed. Mayo can't get there. He outruns King. Ellis with the angle showed me some speed I didn't know he had. Surely doesn't run like his father, Roger.
First and 10 from the 15 for Rayen.
Power.
Jamar
Harris again. Jamar Harris on the carry, down to about the 11-yard line.
All right, first time Big Red's defense going to be tested inside the red zone to see if they can rise to the occasion here.
Gain of 3, second down, 7.
It's a big challenge.
Harris checks out on second down and 7. Cobb in a quarterback. Ellis, Dukes, and Brooks in the backfield. Cobb to throw. It's caught at the 5-yard line, juggled, and the hit applied there by Ellis on the catch. Number 23, Andre Brooks.
Nice combination route here by Rayen. Ran Ellis off deep. Put Seebeck, the linebacker, on the back. Ellis come off his man to make the hit. Nice defensive play. 3rd and 1. But they're going to measure, Bill. It's that close.
I think you got it.
Officials will measure.
Either way, Big Red's defense, they're back to the wall. Let them come together a little bit here early in the year, early in the season.
Keith
Ooh, look at this cameraman.
He's going to be just short.
Oh, great work by our staff.
Go. Take your pick. One of you guys, go ahead and mark it. It's short. Obviously, it's short. Bring it in. Just mark where it is. What makes it
Great camera work there. News 9 is everywhere.
Even under the officials.
Yes, they are. Right down there at the ankles.
Amanda, show me you. Number one. Come on. All right, Amanda. Go, Amanda.
2:34 to go, first half of play. Big Red on top, 21-0, but Youngstown Rayen threatening here late in the first half. 3rd and short, 3rd and less than a football for the first down. Jamar Harris back in the ball game. He wears number 4. He's in a wishbone. And Harris has it, and he will head to the corner, and he will get there. Touchdown, Youngstown Rayen.
For the touchdown.
Rayen did just enough on the perimeter to stay with their blocks long enough to get him in. That should breathe a little bit of life into the Rayen team here. Off tackle left, and he skips it outside.
Harris into the end zone.
Go for 2.
Cobb to throw, the lefty out to the corner. Squire cross is incomplete. across the intended receiver, incomplete, and remains 21-6. On the coverage, Blair Thompson. Yard line, Benton across the 30, out to the 35, and finally stopped at the 36-yard line.
Let's see if Big Red goes a little bit of 2-minute-0 here, work on it a little bit.
Tim McCoy, in case anyone doesn't know out there, it's our general manager here at WTOV9. So we take a look at the scoreboard here at Big Red Harding Stadium.
Beautiful scoreboard, to say the least.
Vinny West goes in motion. Big Red with trips to the far side, Phipps to the near side. Vane will roll and look downfield, and he took too long. Joe Love there knocks the ball loose, but Big Red will recover on the play. And it'll bring up second down for Big Red.
Coming off the backside. Thought he wanted to throw it there, but he decided to step up, and Rayen gets the football.
And how did Rayen get the football?
Joe Love making the tackle.
Well, I guess that's like they say in the National Football League games. You never know what's happening at the bottom of the pile. And it looked like Big Red would have recovered that, but Rayen apparently pulled it away, and the officials give it to the Youngstown Rayen Tigers, and they will take over 1st and 10 from the Big Red 37, and they can make this one interesting again with a touchdown here before the end of the half. 2:08 to go. They're coming off a touchdown drive. Let's see what they can put together 1st and 10 from the 37.
All the time.
Harris,
Draw.
little delay in the backfield, and he's stopped. Chamberlain coming in, big number 58.
Harris
Also
on the
getting a
ball.
piece of the action is Todd Phillips.
Jamal Chamberlain. And
Jamel, he
Todd
got
Phillips
drawled
also
there from his nose guard position. Well, I tell you, Jamel really had a strong off season.
Correction, timeout,
Lost
Big
about
Red.
40 or 50 pounds, down to about 320. Really works hard, I tell you. Good quality kid, too.
We're going to take a timeout. Back with more from Harding Stadium right after this. And it is
What
a
a catch. What a
at
catch.
the 11-yard line, but a flag down. It's going to come back. It'll be a hold against Youngstown Rayen, and this one will come back to negate a very nice catch by Jason Stewart.
Yes, it was. He really separated the defender with his body, gave the defender Ellis no chance to get to the ball, went up and got it. Outstanding reception. Ball was right on the money, too. Good offensive play. A lot of time to throw. One receiver route on that side, puts the ball up. Good athletic play here, boy. Shielded the defender from the ball, made the catch. This is a whole lot different situation now.
4-yard line.
Second and about a mile.
Second down, 28.
Second and 28, ball on the 44. Cobb to throw again, looking to set up to the screen, and does. Floyd on the run, and he is in the pile for about 3 yards. Third and long. Rayen hustles to get back to the line of scrimmage. We have a timeout called by Big Red.
Blair Thompson defensively. Nice play. Rayen sets up a screen here to the wide side of the field.
And Derek Seebeck in on the tackle.
Thompson comes off his offensive receiver, plays off him, and makes a nice play.
Timeout, Big Red.
Seebeck along from the inside.
Big Red doesn't want to give up another touchdown here before the end of the half. They'd like to go in with a 2-touchdown lead. Rayen concerned with just picking up the first down at this point. 3rd and 22 after the holding penalty. Would have had the ball down on the 11-yard line if the catch stood by Jason Stewart a few plays ago, but a holding penalty call brings it all the way back inside Rayen territory.
Well, you got to think with all the people that Big Red has played in this first half that they're going to come out in the second half fresh, get a lot of fluids in at halftime, and I look for Big Red to play a big, strong second half.
Big Red cheerleaders, and there's a look at the moon, not quite full. Good crowd on hand for week number 1 of Big Red football 1998.
Good crowd.
Next week, 11th of September, Big Red at home will take on Chardon. Everybody's moving. Both sides of the football, and normally that's going to go against the offense, and indeed it does. So Youngstown Rayen really shoots themselves in the foot.
Dead ball foul.
They're going backwards, Billy.
5-yard penalty.
Kind of like those offenses you used to run down there in Connecticut, huh?
Never went off. We weren't smart enough to go on 2. I had to go on 1 all the time. Couldn't manage to get everybody still that long. Hand off to Harris, coming around the near side, and there's a hold on the outside. Harris still on his feet. He's across midfield, but this one's going to come back as well.
It's in the Big Red territory.
Big hit by Phipps. The hold on the perimeter is holding Matt Ellis.
Ryan Dorn, Steve Phipps.
The Big Red Brain Trust, been together a long time.
It's declined. It's
Big Red grads. Little reverse action in the backfield. Ryan Dorn just can't hang on, but hangs on long enough for the troops to get there.
Penalty declined.
Penalty is refused. Brings up
4th and 21 from the Big Red 49-yard line. Rayen sets up to punt, but Big Red cautious of a fake, but it will be kicked away. Flag on the play again. End over end kick, bounces, and it'll be down at the 24-yard line. Marcus Dukes, number 10, downs it at the 24, and it'll be 1st and 10 for Big Red, depending on what the flag is about.
Ronnie Lampkin was the punter.
Motion penalty against Rayen. Declined, and with 37 seconds to go, Big Red will take over 1st and 10 from their own 24. Now that the sun has gone down, the Big Red scoreboard has been turned on. They have the video screen up and run all types of interesting messages. As Vane looks to throw here on 1st down, down the middle of the field, and incomplete. Intended receiver, one of the back judges. Closest to the football.
Pass intended for Vinny West.
West and Healy were both down the middle, a little bit too close together.
About 15 yards away from the ball. Matt Vane, it's his ship to steer this year.
Oh, yeah. Matt's going to do a good job.
Junior quarterback. He's back to throw again. Quick look, and that's a good look at his arm strength right there as he zips it out to Steve Phipps. 1st down on the play. Clock will stop as they set the chains. And
Steve Phipps for a 1st down.
6'1", 175-pounder, and Vane has a good right arm, good strong arm, and with the experience, he's going to develop into hopefully a very tough quarterback for Steubenville Big Red. Looks to throw again. Pump fake. He has Phipps. He lays it out, and it's just a bit too far. Phipps takes a shot. And Vane knows he let him just a little bit too long because he had him. He had him. Phipps knew it. The coaching staff knew it. Just a little bit too much. Needed a little more air under the football.
Nice move here on the perimeter. Hook and go.
Good pump.
Tixley with defensive coverage. 2nd and 10.
Needs to get a little more loft on the football.
Just a little bit.
Run the same play again. 18 seconds to go. Pump, now it's across the middle for Phipps. He has another first down at the 45, and Big Red on the move, and you like that from the young quarterback. Maybe he let one get away, but he comes right back, and he makes the next completion. And now he looks to, I think, spike the football as to set the chains, and the clock will start with 12 seconds now. He just spikes it, and that'll stop the clock.
Matt Vane downs the football.
With 9.6 to go on the clock.
Hopefully we get Aaron Provenzano a shot to kick a field goal here. The ball upfield, get a timeout.
2nd and 10 from the 45-yard line. Look for Big Red to look to the outside, look to the sideline. Vane back to pass. Looking long down the middle, and it is incomplete.
Brandon Young, the receiver, intended a receiver.
Jason Stewart.
What do we got, 3rd or 4th down, Bill?
3rd down and 10 from the 45 with 3 seconds to go. You might as well air it out.
Incomplete. 3rd down.
Rayen DBs, a lot of room here.
Healy and Young split to the far side. West and Phipps to the near side. Vane steps up across the middle. Gunned it in there. Vinny West can't hold on to it. And that's the end of the first half of play. Big Red on top. 21-6. Big Red
to begin the second half.
Provenzano to kick off for Big Red here, starting the 3rd quarter of play. Kick will come down. Squire Cross will take it at the 25, across the 30, and he receives a shot as he gets across the 30-yard line on the stop. Number
Brock
51.
Brock Budash.
Big hit by Brock.
Brock Budash, a junior, 5'9", 175-pounder on special teams. He makes the stop.
I'll tell you, Bill, good coverage by the Big Red kickoff team tonight. Everybody sprinting to the ball, getting a good hit. Ted Gorman is in charge of the specialties. I remember Teddy from them 15 tackles he made in the state championship game, 1984. Later went on to West Liberty to be a captain.
Harris again, this time to the outside.
Nice
and the
job.
ball comes loose. It will be whistled down at the 30-yard line. On the stop, Mayo, number 28. Harris tried to get to the corner. It looked like he might get there, but Mayo showing good speed as he trips up Harris. The ball came up, thought it may be a fumble, but they ruled that the ground caused it.
Harris
Mayo
lost 3
from a
yards
strong
on the play.
safety position.
2nd down, 13. Ball spotted at the 30-yard line.
Sees run and comes right now. Nice hit.
Loss of 3 on the play. 2nd down and 13 from the 30-yard line. Just starting the 3rd quarter of play. Big Red on top, 21-6. Rayen in the first half, 16 rushing attempts for 65 yards.
Big Red defense, 7 men in the box.
Only 4 first downs for Rayen in the first half, and on 2nd and 13, they give it out of the wishbone formation. No gain on the play, back to the 30-yard line. It will remain 13 yards to go for Rayen. It will be 3rd down and 13.
Defensive left side here. Dorn and linebacker Seebeck come hard, attack these
Charles Keenan to
these blockers here, make the ball carrier turn inside.
DeJuan Ellis on the carry for Rayen.
Got a host of Big Red tacklers waiting for him. Big Red defense come out smoking here on the first 2 plays. Playing aggressive football.
3rd and 13. Ellis tried to check out of the game. Then Marcus Dukes tried to check out. A lot of confusion tonight for Youngstown Rayen in the offensive huddles. Now a timeout finally called, and Youngstown has had problems all night long getting the right personnel and the right play called.
Timeout Youngstown.
And they take a timeout with 10:05 to go. They trail it 21-6, and with the ball on your own 30-yard line, the last thing you want to do is make a big mistake and give Big Red a big opportunity. And a big opportunity for sports fans every Sunday night is to sit down and check out Don Sloan and all of the sports highlights from Sunday. And of course, this Sunday, the National Football League season starts. Pittsburgh. 3rd and 13. Ball on the 30-yard line for Rayen.
Big Red defense still crowding the line of scrimmage. Looks like half's coverage.
Play blown.
All for naught.
Now, Chamberlain jumped there for Big Red, and they will call the offside penalty against Chamberlain. Now, the thing that Chamberlain did wrong, as soon as he jumped offside, he stood back up and he pointed himself on the chest and he said, that was my fault. If he's a defensive lineman, he's got to be pointing at the offensive line saying, they jumped, they pulled me off, it wasn't my fault.
Come on now, that wasn't Jamel. That was Justin Knight, sophomore defensive tackle. And to give my man Jamel a little bit of respect there, Billy.
Harris
he
on
broke
the
the corner on him.
He's into the secondary across the 40 and down to the 31-yard line. Big gain on 3rd and long for Rayen, and it goes for Harris, a big first down.
Jamar Harris,
68-58. So my apologies to Mr. Chamberlain.
Knight's going to be a good football player and a good sophomore. One of the few times Big Red's defense has lost contain here. Good speed. Healy coming up from his safety position had a bad angle on him. Allowed the ball carrier to get outside, and you got a track meet in the secondary.
Harris on the carry has the 2 big runs for Rayen, one on a reverse, and that last play, he has been their sole weapon tonight. Tailback, Jamar Harris, number 4. He's in the I formation now as they go away from the wishbone. Cobb to throw, the left-hander, rolls, throws downfield, incomplete, flag on the play, thrown at an offensive lineman. Look for a holding penalty against Rayen.
Cobb's pass incomplete.
Rayen tried to get deep there on a out and up by the inside receiver.
Spark cross.
2-receiver route on the twin side.
Blair Thompson, defensive coverage for the Big Red.
Do you like Thursday night football open the season?
Sure I do. You've got stadiums filled here, and I'm sure Toronto. Is that Toronto game at Wellsville, or is that at Toronto?
I believe it's at Toronto. Toronto and Wellsville, a traditional opener.
That game will be packed also.
And that's a game that you can see right here on WTOV9, Saturday afternoon.
I think it's a twist that schools have added here. Toronto and Wellsville traditionally, Big Red in the last 4 years have done it. It's a little twist to get the fans going. You know, everybody in the High Valley is anxious for football.
West Virginia has already kicked off the season. A number of games played last week. Game of the week coming up tomorrow night. Weir and Wheeling Park, 2 teams that played last week, both 1-0, and both look very impressive in their wins. Cobb is out of the game. Back in the freshman Lampkin. Ronnie Lampkin, the freshman quarterback, 5'7", 190-pounder. He throws incomplete.
I think that ball was tipped. Was that ball tipped?
Steve Phipps, defensive coverage for the Red.
Didn't look tipped.
See if it was tipped here. Maybe Zapponi got his hands up, knocked it down.
I don't think
just
so.
A bad pass.
Now Lampkin is back out of the game. Cobb is back in, so it's a revolving door for the quarterbacks of Youngstown Rayen tonight. 9:06 to go. Handoff to Harris. Cuts it back, has a blocker,
nice
runs into the secondary, and a nice open field tackle there. Coming up to make the stop, Pizzoli for Big Red. The junior came up, made a nice play in the secondary, and Harris comes up limping.
Harris gets down inside.
Joe Pizzoli going to give Big Red some quality minutes in the secondary.
Joe Pizzoli,
and the fullback
for the Red.
Good run here. The opponent trying to keep contained here. They kick him out. He comes inside, get a block on Phipps. Nice run. Youngstown Rayen offensive line starting to get some movement here. So you're going to see plenty of them tonight. Cramps. Hot night.
Cobb to throw, swings it back to Floyd, and nothing doing here as he takes a big shot from Brad Edwards. Ball comes loose, and it'll be ruled down and bring up 4th down.
Edwards makes the hit for the Red.
Nice job, buddy. See Brad from his Mike linebacker.
Brings up 4th down.
Weak side screen. Nice recovery here by Edwards. Hello.
Ronnie Lampkin in punt formation for Rayen.
Ronnie Lampkin, the backup quarterback to punt. He stands at midfield. Good snap, low kick. It'll bounce and be fielded at the 10-yard line by Big Red. Healy on the return out to about the 19-yard line.
Healy returns the football out to the 19.
Andre McCoy on the stop for Youngstown Rayen.
Rayen tried to angle that punt there.
Andre McCoy
He did a nice job picking it up on the bounce. He breaks one tackle. He got something going here.
Brown also assisting.
Just can't get away from that contain, man.
And also by picking it up there at the 10, he saves yardage if the ball would have been down inside the 10. So good play by Healy. Thompson and Phipps split to the far side of the field. Vane under center. Here's Big Red has their first possession of the second half. Vinny West getting to the outside. Pick up of about 3 or 4 on the play in the first half. Big Red picked up 150 yards rushing, 12 first downs, 75 yards passing for a total of 225 yards.
Jason Stewart shaken up for the Tigers.
Vinny, simple blast. Everybody man-on-man blocking off tackle right, trying to skip it to the outside. Still gets 5.
Carlton West got the start, number 5 for Big Red, and made a number of nice runs, but he has been absent from the lineup for quite some time. Back to Carlton West. If we recall back to the first half of play, he made a run to the outside, kind of got bent at a funny angle and limped off a play or 2 later. So maybe just making sure with the game and the score the way it is right now, they don't want to take any chances with Carlton in case he did bang up his leg. So hopefully Carlton's all right, but we're taking a guess from up here. Hopefully there's no injury and he's just getting a rest because everybody else is doing so well. But I have to feel maybe not taking a chance if he banged up that leg a little bit. On first down,
Todd Phillips off the left
Phillips
side.
ahead to about the 34-yard line.
34-yard.
Pick up a 5 on the play. Second down and 5 for Big Red. 6:25 to go. Third quarter to play. Big Red on top, 21-0. Bill Phillips along with Ray Suckoch. And Big Red football, game of the week for Big Red and Youngstown Rayen. Hand off, Vinny West to the corner, has some room to run, and he'll have a first down across the 40-yard line and out close to the 43.
Nice lead block by the fullback,
along
Phillips.
with Henderson defensively.
But giving Vinny an opportunity to get right in that seam created by the left side of the offensive line.
It is out to the 43-yard line, 1st and 10.
Right there, Phillips creating a seam there. Left side of the line, folded down on everybody. Nice job.
Thompson and Phipps split to the far side of the field.
Plays blowing dead.
Jumping offside for Rayen, number 10, Marcus Dukes.
That's why he's jumping offside. He's a quarterback. He's playing defensive tackle.
6'2", 230 pounds. Good size. You can put him anywhere you want him.
Penalty makes it 1st and 5.
And right now they're going to put him on the bench.
He's a little tired.
Dewan Euste checks in, number 78 for Rayen, a senior, 6'1", 305 pounds. Play action. Vane lays it out, and it's going to be picked off at the 30-yard line. John Pixley, the senior safety, comes up with the interception at the 30-yard line. Intended receiver on the play, Jared Sapolnik, overthrown by Vane, and it is picked off by Pixley.
Got the ground game going. Good play action pass.
30-yard line.
Matt Vane sells it, has Sapolnik open. It's a little bit too far. Defensive back made a nice job coming over from his safety position. They play defense again here, Big Red. Play field position.
5:15 to go in the third quarter. Wishbone formation. And everybody jumping, and it looks like our man Duke's back in, number 10.
Having a tough time tonight.
Just went offsides defensively. Now he comes into the game offensively and goes off. Let's see if they send him back over to the bench. Let's see. Checking into the ball game, Mike Anderson, number 9. No, he's going to check back out. Now they're just going to line it up and run the play that they had originally called. First and 15 from the 25 now for Rayen. Jamar Harris, who was banged up on the last drive, he is stopped after a short gain on the play. Joe Pizzoli, number 32, on the stop.
Big Red continuing to play a lot of people.
Gain of a couple, second down, 13.
Harris limped
Jamar
off.
limping up.
He limped off the last possession for Rayen, and he's limping again. He wants to stay in that ball game. They're going to keep him in. They're going to send in a backup running back, but I don't think Harris wants to come out. He will.
Seems to be their biggest threat this evening. Rayen
Andre Brooks checks in. You know, Ray, at the end of the game, we're going to have to select our players of the 15-yard line. The big sack, our second check for a sack of the day. That's number 2 for Big Red. Phipps with a nice stop. And if you were going to pick someone from Rayen right now, I guess it would be Jamar Harris, who has the touchdown and the long runs.
You see Phipps from his outside linebacker position here. Maintains contain.
Third down, 24.
Had him all the way.
Phipps has played himself a solid football game with a couple of receptions and that sack. And, of course, that leads us to tell you about the Kroger Food and Drug Check for a Sack program, along with WT over 9 for each sack recorded by either team. Kroger will donate $50 to the OVAC. Now, we came in with 4 sacks. We have 6 now. 6 times 50 still works out to $300. Let's look at the Big Red bench. Vinny West and head coach Reno Suckosh in a conversation. I think Reno dominating that conversation.
Usually does.
Does he do that to you?
Inside trap.
Ray? Does your brother do that to you?
What's that, dominator conversation? Yeah. Consistently.
Lampkin to punt, end over end. Big Red will lay. Roll dead at the 49-yard line, so good field position again for Big Red to take over. 2:42 to go in the third quarter of play. Big Red will have it 1st and 10 from the Rayen 49-yard line. Coming up a little bit later on our Game of the Week schedule. Next week, a little bit later, as I said, next week, Sunday at 11 a.m., Caddis and Catholic Central. Good ball game there. Catholic Central looking to rebound from a down year last year. Caddis went to the state playoffs, made a great run at a state title, came up just a little bit short as Benton is into the secondary and across the 35 and down to the 33-yard line.
Nice run.
Running hard, picks up first down.
Big Red's offensive line continuing to go to work here.
Benton's
Making
just
it
a
easy
sophomore.
for these ball carriers. Cross bucket, pulling the guard and tackle from the other side. Leading Benton up through the hole, and sophomore running hard.
1st and 10 from the 33 with 2:20 to go in the quarter. Phillips looked inside, bounced it outside, pick up a maybe 1 on the stop for Rayen. Chisholm. Will Chisholm, number 55.
Almost 2.
A little drive going here for Big Red offense. See if they come left here behind Jamel and Angelica and Zapolnik.
And off Benton looking to get outside. Breaks the tackle, still on his feet down the sideline. Good speed, he's in, touchdown, Big Red. He shows you he can run inside a few plays ago, and now he shows you the speed to the outside.
Well, I'll tell you, Bill, this game is going to go a long way for the confidence of this young Big Red football team. Ground level replay. Benton off tackle left. Kicks it to the outside. Healy trying to get a block, just gets in the way, and Benton does the rest. Hey, no substitute for speed.
Provenzano in to attempt the extra point. It is up, and it is good.
Believe me, Big Red's coaching staff will keep this team working hard.
Take another look at the touchdown run from Brian Benton, the sophomore running back.
Don't want to get too happy, but you see Big Red has potential to do big things this year. Brian Benton runs through a tackle, slips another one. Ran through a third. Part of that relay team that Carlton was on this last year for Big Red.
Now Steubenville Big Red, as you said, Coach, features a number of young running backs, and they have a quarterback that's just a junior, and everyone hoping for big things this year, but next year, and each week this season, if they continue to improve off of this week 1 performance, should be a very solid ball club.
Well, I think
like the things you're seeing from Vane at quarterback, the running backs, all solid.
Well, this offensive ground game is just going to let Matt Vane settle in and get more comfortable with the offense, as we've talked about. And he's going to continue to get better because he can really fling it.
Kickoff return to the 20-yard line. Rayen will take over there, 1st and 10 with 1:33 to go in the 3rd quarter of play. Big Red in control of this one, 28-6.
Great coverage again from the kickoff team.
And the biggest gun in Rayen's arsenal is on the bench right now. Jamar Harris, number 4. Banged up a knee or an ankle and has not been the same. And right now he is not in the ball game. He is on the bench.
Rayen's poor field position. They got to put the ball in the air. I don't think this is the place to do it, though.
Cobb to throw, looking to set up the screen. All kinds of pressure. Ball comes loose, and it is a touchdown, Big Red.
The big Angelica.
Angelica, number 77, scooped it up as it hit the ground. Cobb never got his arm going forward. Angelica, man on the spot, scoops it up and gets into the end zone for the touchdown. On the pressure for Big Red.
Looks like Ernie Ladd.
Number 65, Seebeck looked like he had a piece of Cobb, and the ball came loose. Let's take another look at it.
Good pressure here.
Here comes Seebeck.
Seebeck from the outside, Dookie Jones. Seebeck makes the play. Big Angelica. Looks like Ernie Ladd. Wow.
Take another
Lyman's
look.
dream.
Ground level. Cobb back to pass. Extra point is missed. We take a look at the touchdown here again, and it just pops loose, and there's Angelica to scoop it up, get into the end zone. And that puts Big Red on top, 34-6.
His father just passed out in the stand. Lyman's dream.
WTOV9 Sports Scoreboard, 34-6. As we take a look at Angelica. Jared Angelica down on the sideline. Number 70, lucky 7s tonight.
That's right.
Home opener.
That's one of your plays of the week right there.
That could be. Could be plays of the week.
Nice opener for Big Red here. And everybody feel good about themselves.
You even seem happier than you were before the game starts.
And I was no worried. A little closer. You never know what to expect. Pretty comfortable now. And I should be. What's his Big Red
I was
coverage here?
concerned. I came here tonight concerned that you weren't comfortable.
No, you weren't.
Yes, I was. Provenzano, kickoff will come down and bounce out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Interesting. Jamar Harris is back in the ballgame. Number 4 would just come out with an injury. He is back in with 1:25 to go in the 3rd quarter of play. Big Red on top, 34-6.
They're going to get him the ball every time, running it or catching it. He's going to get the ball.
The football is the 35-yard line. First and 10, Rayen.
Coming up tomorrow night, the one and only Sports Friday. You can take a look at all the high school football highlights from around the Ohio Valley. Starts at 11:10, and that leads right into what, Ray? The game of the week. We're in Wheeling Park. This week it's a triumvirate of games of the week. We're in Wheeling Park, and then on Saturday, we will have Wellsville and Toronto as Lampkin is back into the game, and it is incomplete. Some alligator arms. Mike Anderson, as he went up, didn't really want to expose the rib cage too much. Saturday's game of the week, Wellsville and Toronto.
Also, pass coverage. Second and 10.
Anderson out of the game now for Youngstown Rayen. 1:19 to go.
Gotta hope that this Rayen team gets better as the season goes on and picks up wins for Big Red. They consolidated this year with East, I believe. I think there's only 3 city schools left in Youngstown.
To the outside, Quentin Floyd, number 20.
Runs into a host of Big Red defenders.
Pick a Big Red defender, and you are going to probably find someone that had a piece of that tackle.
Charles King leading the Big Red.
You want gang tackling, and these new subs that are in the game now, they're definitely going to get after them, try and make a little mark for themselves here. Get them on film, evaluate all your personnel.
Third and 4.
Anderson split to the far side for Rayen, and on the near side it's Squire Cross.
Charles King making the last tackle.
Lampkin looking to set up the screen backside. Does. Floyd stays on his feet. And he's going to be taken down from behind. First man that had a piece of Floyd was Seabeck, who slowed him up.
Mike Herrick, Satch Herrick's boy, was assistant on this last tackle, number 76.
Ricky Terry, number 71, also got a piece of it.
Ricky Terry at the nose guard, and Herrick pressure him from this right tackle position. Right there, he'll come back and get a piece here. Seabeck playing off that lead blocker. Nice play. And here comes Herrick. Hello. Everybody getting around the pound. Playing with enthusiasm.
End of the third quarter on the WTOV9 Sports Scoreboard. Big Red 34, Youngstown Rayen 6. We're back with the final quarter of play right after this. And welcome back to the WTOV9 High School Football Game of the Week. Fourth quarter of play, 12-0. Bill Phillips, Ray Suckosh, and we have the final quarter to go. Punt comes down. Thompson calls for the fair catch and takes it at the 37-yard line.
That's what you want your returners to do right there. Don't let the ball touch the ground. Catch the football. Fair catch it or catch it and run with it, but don't let it hit the ground and take a bounce and roll forever on you.
Bain checking into the ball game. Big Red quarterback. He is back in with his instructions for 1st and 10, and apparently there was
man short
miscommunication as Bain came in. Another player came out, and that left Big Red a man short, so they call timeout. They're going to get everything set before they open up this series at the 37-yard line. I hear you're getting a lot of requests for the Big Red fitted gray-billed baseball hats tonight.
Yeah. I don't know why people think I can get them. I haven't gotten anything from the athletic department in 5 years. They got new shirts down there. I don't get one. New hats. I don't get one. Everything I get, I got to steal off my father.
The 37 for Big Red. Handoff to Vinny West. Outside, good open field tackle.
Nice
coming
hit.
up quickly. Jason Stewart from Rayen wraps up West after a short game.
Tackle made by Jason Stewart.
Big Red got a double team at the point of attack there. Safety coming up, making a solid open field tackle.
Brandon Young to the near side. Far side, it's King. Vane to throw, and he throws behind Young, who turned to the inside, or to the outside, I should say, and Vane threw it to the inside, but you can see the zip on that arm. Matt Vane. Third and 10. Motion penalty, and there you saw it. That was the best example we've had tonight of a defensive line explaining the offensive line on a penalty.
A few more subs in the game. Right guard, Virgil Cunningham, one of the Cunningham twins. Seminara, left guard. Patrick Cunningham at left tackle.
Hand off to Vinny West. Almost slips out of the tackle by
West pulled out of the backfield.
Sean Robinson, number 54, but he couldn't quite step out of it.
The Rayen charge.
I'll bring up fourth down, and Provenzano on to kick again for Steubenville Big Red.
That'll be the first punt in the second half for Big Red.
Armini back at the 40-yard line, along with Squire Cross, number 5. Cross will take it at the 38-yard line. Rayen looks to set up a wall on the far side.
Oh.
Cross has some running room, cuts it back. He's into the seam. He's still on his feet, stumbled. Provenzano is going to be blocked away, and it's going to go as a touchdown for Youngstown Rayen. No flags on the field.
Slipped about 3 tackles, got 2 crunching blocks. He was moving.
Squire Cross.
It's going to give Big Red's coaching staff something to work on this week.
Squire Cross scores the touchdown.
62 yards.
Never slowed down. Might have been a clip. Missed tackle.
Touchdown run for Cross.
Starting to pick up some blocks now. Good run there. Broke a couple tackles.
.10:24 to go, and they go for 2, and Jamar Harris back in the game, and the ankle looks okay as he tries to get to the corner, but is it good enough to get in? It is. 2-point conversion is good for Youngstown Rayen. 34-14, Rayen on the board with a 62-yard touchdown off of the punt return and a 2-point conversion. The WTOV9 Sports Scoreboard. Big Red still on top comfortably by 20 points. Squire Cross making a nice run on the punt return.
From cash to trips, even a new Jeep Wrangler.
Giving the Rayen cheerleaders something to cheer about down there. The band playing.
There's over 2 million prizes left to win in Pepsi Pop Culture. So what are you waiting for? Play.
Everybody's getting in tonight for the red and white.
Brian Benton and Vinny West will go back deep to return the kickoff. They'll set up at about the 15-yard line.
Brian Benton and Vinny West, deep receivers for the Big Red.
Upbacks are Federico and Pozzoli at the 30-yard line.
And Duke's kicking off for the Tigers.
Two burners deep here. Let's see if we can break one. Oop. Get that on the 35.
Kick goes out of bounds at the 36-yard line.
Comes the offensive line now. First unit back in for Big Red. Try and put a drive together here, eat some clock up.
Look for Big Red to keep it exclusively on the ground.
No, I don't think so. I think they'll let Matt throw the ball a little bit, but they're going to continue to run left behind Angelica and Chamberlain, I'm sure.
And off the West, cuts it back. And he is close to first down yardage across the 45-yard line. Vinny West.
Line continuing to work, Bill, I'll tell you. We're doing a fine job. We're picking up a lot of offensive yardage tonight. Nice cutback by Vinny, but the offensive line gets him in the secondary, untouched.
Sean Robinson on the stop for Youngstown Rayen, number 54. Second down and 1 for Big Red. West again gets a good block.
Nice
Phillips,
run.
the fullback, as he spins across the 50-yard line for a pickup of about 6 on the play, 6 or 7.
Will Chisholm on the hit.
Vinny West are getting a lot of work with Carlton on the sideline.
9-yard line, first and 10.
Nice block coming up right there.
Todd Phillips, unselfish player, doing his job. The fullback in Big Red's offense got to block and run the ball on traps. Todd Phillips doing it well.
First and 10 from the 49 for Big Red, and Phillips gets the ball inside, spins ahead, still on his feet, and he is down near the 40-yard line. Good effort. Now we have a flag late.
Flag, a little extracurricular activity there with an elbow to the face
Todd Phillips
for 55.
forward, close to the 40. There is a flag. Dead ball, personal foul on the defense.
Jack Prettyman making the call.
Tackle is made by the one Yutzi.
Angelica and Chamberlain out of the game now.
15-yard penalty moves the football to the 26-yard
Cunningham brothers at left guard, left tackle. Marinoff and Gasher on the right side. See if the offensive line can keep the drive going.
Thompson will split to the far side of the field, Phipps to the near side. Phillips and West. Vinny still in the backfield. Handoff goes to Vinny West. Across the 25, spins, but he can't get away from Jamar Harris. Pulls him down at the 23-yard line. Most important thing, stays in bounds, keeps the clock moving.
If we get ourselves in a position here to let Provenzano kick a field goal.
Virgil Cunningham has come out of the ball game. He was limping off to the sideline. Lineman number 63, senior, 5'7", 190-pounder. Vinny West on second and long. This time, nothing doing for West. Jamar Harris there again. Cobb also there, along with number 54, Sean Robinson. And I'll tell you what, if we have to pick a player of the game right now for Youngstown Rayen, we might as well mark his name down and get that out of the way. Jamar Harris has been the best player for Youngstown Rayen tonight. A couple of nice runs offensively, a touchdown run. And they are still in the game, even though his leg is not at 100%, making a couple of back-to-back tackles. So mark down Harris as the player of the game for Youngstown Rayen. Brian Benton tripped up from behind. Good effort there by Marcus Dukes, number 10. We'll bring up fourth.
Benton gets about 1.
And about 7 for Big Red from the 22-yard line.
Benton couldn't quite get to the perimeter here. Nice job defensively by the Rayen defense.
Big Red will go for it on fourth down. Phipps and Thompson split to the far side of the field. Benton is your tailback. Phillips in at fullback on 4th and 6. We'll play action. Vane to throw. Looks outside. Flag on the play. Incomplete. Intended receiver, the fullback. Phillips.
Threw the ball a little bit behind him here. I think we had some more extracurricular activity here. Right in front of Matt Vane.
Clip.
We have a clip on the defense. Penalty decline. First down.
On the offense, defense. clips usually on the offense.
The
Isn't it,
penalty is
William?
declined.
sure
Rayen
would
will
be.
take over first
It
and
was
10.
when you was back playing football.
Yeah, I think the rule still reads the same way. That normally it's going to be on the offense. I don't know if it's actually worded that way. Normally it's going to be on the offense.
Anything goes in the days when Barry Garland in charge of the press box when he played football. He played football back in the days they didn't have a face mask. But his son Derek's a ball player, right, Barry? I think the pendulum is swinging in the favor of a lot of talent coming Big Red's way here. Things happen in cycles, and keep a strong work ethic by this team. The next couple years, I think Big Red can make a mark again. Ooh!
Blindsided Seebeck. Derek Seebeck with the sack. We'll mark down another one while we take a timeout. We'll come back with more from the game of the week right after this. And welcome back to Harding Stadium, Steubenville, Ohio, the WTOV9 high school football game of the week. Youngstown Rayen trails Big Red 34-14. Rayen right now facing a 2nd down and 17 with 5:55 to go in the 4th quarter of play. Delay. Pickup of about 7, but Derek Seebeck there again to make the stop on the carry.
Brooks on the draw, pulled down by
Andre
Derek
Brooks,
Seebeck.
number 23.
And a 6, 3rd down, 11.
Little draw here. Hole opened and closed real fast. Seebeck coming hard from the outside linebacker position.
Seebeck making a bid for the Red Donnelly player of the game for Big Red. Number of sacks, good defensive performance from Seebeck this evening.
I tell you, I got to give my vote to somebody that's been playing down in the pits. This Big Red's doing a heck of a job offensively and defensively on the line of scrimmage. That's where the games are won.
Lampkin to throw for Rayen, downfield. Overshoots the intended receiver, Squire Cross. On the coverage, Pizzoli and Thompson.
I wonder why they're going to go for the bomb there, but maybe they figured interception would be as good as a punt because their punting game has really been lax this evening. Watched them in pregame and throughout the scrimmages, and the report was on the Rayen's kicking game wasn't very good, so we're going to get good field and good position again.
Lampkin in punt formation.
In Rayen's territory, I'm sure. Another timeout. They use these timeouts because of numbers.
Didn't have enough players on the field, and Rayen will take the timeout with 4:54 to go. And the 1998 opener for Youngstown Rayen and Steubenville Big Red. Some young fans enjoying their first ball game of the season. Thursday night. It's even better on Thursday night, especially when the school year started, because you don't have to go to bed as early because you're out watching the ball game. You're out with mom and dad watching the ball game, especially if you're supposed to be in bed early.
And make sure you get that homework done first, though.
Notre Dame football on WTOV9. Big game here, Michigan and Notre Dame, Saturday at 3:30, right here on WTOV9. The co-national champions. Buckeye fans don't like to hear that. But Ohio State and West Virginia opening Saturday night with the big game Saturday afternoon, Michigan and Notre Dame right here on WTOV9. Any predictions on that game?
Michigan will win, and Ohio State's going into a lion's nest or den. The Buckeyes.
Lampkin with the punt down to the 50-yard line. It is down there by Rayen with 4:45. That's where Big Red will take over first and 10. Well, we take a look there at the WTOV9 Sports scoreboard. Big Red 34, Rayen 14. Big Red's first touchdown came way back in the first half when Todd Phillips went into the end zone from about a yard or two out. Then Vinny West scored on a 16-yard touchdown run. Then it was Brian Benton from 4 yards out.
Looks like the Big Red reserve team in now going to play the remainder of this game.
In the third period,
Robbie Coker at quarterback, Rashad Terry the receiver, Gavin Federico, There's Satch Herrick, a tackle.
Benton scored back-to-back touchdowns to make it 28. Put 28 boards on, or 28 points on the board for Big Red, and then Jared Angelica scooped up the loose ball and rumbled into the end zone. Make it 34.
There's the big man.
Lucky sevens. Double sevens on a Thursday night. The lucky number. Taken to Vegas.
What a town, Las Vegas.
Never been there. First and 10. Hand off to Benton. He'll be wrapped up in the backfield, and right now, reserves trying to handle the first-team defense for Youngstown Rayen. And on first down, a loss of 2.5, 3 yards on the play.
Loss of 2 seconds.
There's a sophomore, Brian Benton, coming out of the game. His work may be done. Brian Radakovich, tight end in the game. So looks like Brandon Gregory here.
And at tailback, and Gregory with a nice run. Brandon Fletcher.
Brandon Gregory plays basketball for Big Red. This is Brandon Fletcher.
Hit by Jason
He's already ready
Stewart.
for basketball season. Brandon Fletcher, a junior, 5'5", 135-pounder, running tough inside, breaking a few tackles, stepping through some arms.
Nice run.
A lot of arm tackling there by Youngstown Rayen late in the game. A defense that's been beaten down all night long by a very potent running game for Big Red. 3:32 left in the game. Big Red on top by 20, 34-14. Fletcher gets it again. This time he is wrapped up after getting back to the line of scrimmage on the stop. Emmanuel Hakeem for Youngstown Rayen.
Hakeem on the hit.
Everybody getting in the game tonight.
Brandon Fletcher was hit for.
I'll say it again. Great way to open the football season.
Big Red looking to make a number of substitutions, but they stay with the unit that's on the field, and they let the clock wind down. And still waiting to make the call. They may just take the delay of game. And indeed they do. They take the timeout just before the delay of game penalty. Send in the punting unit, Provenzano, on to kick the football away for Steubenville Big Red.
Aaron Provenzano in punt formation for the Big Red.
See Coach Piro on the sidelines getting the reserve defense together here. So we got this first punt team going to punt and going to come out and get the reserve defense in.
Provenzano looking for the Kaufman corner. Squire Cross comes over and cuts it off at the 15-yard line. He's down the sideline and knocked out of bounds at the 23.
By John Healy. Healy on the hit for the Red.
That's what you want to do right there. Kick away. He burned you last time.
At the 21, first and 10.
Big Red with this win tonight will improve to 587 against 275 losses and 35 ties. So if Big Red were to go unbeaten this year, it'd be just short of 600 wins.
I believe they're one of the top 5 programs in wins in the country in high school football.
98 years of high school football. Swinging out to Cross. The Tigers get it to their flanker, and he is pulled down out of bounds at the 27-yard line. On the stop for Big Red, number 12, Brandon Young.
Brandon Young defensively for the Red.
And since we both are going to go with Harris for Youngstown Rayen in terms of player of the game, we'll let you select the Big Red player of the game.
A little swing out here. Brandon Young, nice tackle in the open field. Biggers really play with ball. When I'll tell you, I haven't changed. When you talk about a player of the game tonight, I believe our selection for Big Red has got to come from the interior. When the holes were being open like our offensive line was doing tonight, the Big Red offensive line was doing tonight, I mean, anybody can run through there. We saw Benton, Vinny West, Carlton, Todd Phillips, everybody picking up yardage, but the offensive line did a heck of a job. That's my vote. If it has to be singled out, that will be a little bit tougher, but I'm for an offensive or defensive lineman.
Flag on the play, defensive pass interference, apparently. Will go against Big Red, and a lot of people did not agree.
Pass interference on the defense, first down. Pass interference enables
Rayen picks up an automatic first down thanks to the penalty. 1:27 to go, 34-14, Big Red on top. You're watching the WTOV9 High School Football Game of the Week.
43-yard line of Rayen.
So who are we going to go with? You have to pick the player.
I go with Jared Angelica.
Double sevens. Lampkin to pass for the Tigers. Looks for cross, and it is incomplete. Lampkin paid for it.
I think Angelica stands for the whole offensive line. Him and
Carlos
Jamel Chamberlain.
Spinner.
Big Carlos.
Getting a lick on Lampkin, the quarterback. Carlos, a junior, 6'4", 215-pounder.
Chucky Hythen's nephew. But I think Angelica he stands for, I think when you give it to an offensive lineman or a defensive lineman, that's indicative of all the offensive linemen, Jamel, Marinoff, Brad Edwards, Liggett, everybody down there, Seminara. That's why I believe we got to go with an offensive lineman.
And he scored a touchdown.
And he scores a touchdown. God bless him, the lineman's dream.
Here comes Harris again into the secondary, and he is dragged down from behind.
Harris pulled down.
Robbie Van Dyne, number 57, got a handful of jersey and pulled him down.
Ready, break.